You don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. Call them folks. Save me. Help.
What's going on, Rebel family? All you revolutionary minded people out there. So, back with another video. Today's video, DaBaby and his side chick drama. But before we get to the video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, the rapper DaBaby was trending on social media today. And it appears that he must have gone on Instagram Live last night. He had some problems with his baby mom or whatever, DaniLeigh. I guess she's some type of singer, rapper, whatever. I don't follow these people, but it's a good learning lesson here in this story because he wanted to out her as just a side chick, but then two, also it appears that she did not want to leave his house and he had to call 911. So what do we know about DaBaby, right? This is the same guy that Dave Chappelle was speaking about in his specials. Having had a case for defending himself against. Um, I guess he was someone put a gun on him or some. He defended himself in a Walmart. He wound up shooting and killing another black man in Walmart, and of course he never got charged. He was, it turned out to be self-defense. So DaBaby is a rapper. He just got canceled or quote unquote canceled by the LGBT community for saying certain things about HIV/AIDS and what dude's doing in the parking lot, and people felt that he was attacking that community or what have you. So he got shows canceled, so forth and so on. And shout out to Boosie Badass, the rapper Boosie. He used to go by, I think, Lil Boosie, but now it's Boosie Badass. He actually uh, gave DaBaby I guess he does some type of concert every year, and right as everyone was, all these shows were dropping DaBaby from being a headliner, Lil Boosie, put him as a headliner on his program or on his show as one of the artists. So shout out to him. That's how brothers should stick together. Anytime brothers are getting money, especially independently, like Lil Boosie, he's not depending on these festivals. Then bring other brothers in. And DaBaby has, I guess he was the number one streaming artist on some of these streaming platforms. So it should be no thing for him at some point to do his own uh, festival or do his own shows. He can book his own shows to be independent, and he can say whatever he want to say, and he's not made to apologize and kowtow, right? So, but anyway, let's get into the video of what happened with DaBaby. Because I have a lot of thoughts, and this is, like I said, this is his baby mom, and they had a baby together, and this is his baby mom, DaniLeigh, that he's having the issue with here.
Haven't been together.
Okay, Jonathan. We haven't been together.
You not. You don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Oh my God, this is so funny.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh my God, how you gonna go
That's what
live
you dealing with.
in the room?
Don't want y'all to know she a side bitch. It's not. Hey, listen, she got to save her face. She got to crash all the way out. I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. Like, this is my reality.
Such a cap ass man.
This is my reality.
This such a cap ass man. He wants to fuck me and fuck his baby mother and fuck all these Charlotte hoes and fuck all this shit. And me, I'll be okay with that, guys. And me come back and live
Can you
here
stop
and
touching me?
stay in
Can
this
you stop
fucking
touching
house
me?
with our child.
I don't want you to stay. I've been begging you to
Yeah, I
leave.
know you tried to kick me out
This one of them
yesterday at
real.
3 in the morning
This
for
one of them
whatever
real.
the fuck reason.
This one of them real movies, man. Y'all look
at
tune
that.
in and see what we dealing with. Like,
For sure.
Okay, so she admitted that he had been trying to kick her out, and he tried to kick her out yesterday, the day before this Instagram live was made. I think this was last night, or I don't know. It's been in the past 24 to 48 hours. So he tried to kick her out already. She didn't leave, and she's apparently not leaving now. And that's a problem, right? A lot of people are going to focus more on her not leaving and especially in the red pill community, it's going to be more focused on her not leaving, which obviously, of course, is an issue. Of course, he can't physically put her out himself. He'll be up on some type of domestic violence charges. And it looks like he has some other people in here with him filming, and he's filming, he's live. So that's good. That's a good move in terms of having some type of evidence. But let me keep going here. There's other thoughts that I have because it's clear the issue and the problem is with him. I hold him the most responsible in this situation because he has the most to lose, right? Whenever you have the most to lose, then you have the largest responsibility to protect what you have to lose. She has no responsibility whatsoever in protecting what he has to lose, even though they have a baby together, but it's not her responsibility. It's solely his. So let's keep going.
Shawty really cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Real life, man. It ain't.
Okay, if she was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, why in the hell would you get her pregnant? And that's the thing that I'm talking about. Brothers can say all this thing about, yes, women have the most rights when it comes to reproductive rights and so forth and so on. Yes, absolutely, absolutely correct. Once she gets pregnant, a man has little to zero say in what's going to happen with that child or what have you, unless he goes through the courts. I mean, obviously, she didn't have to get an abortion or anything, but the point is you don't get them pregnant, especially if you know she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, which he knew before now. He knew who she was. Keep going.
Talking for myself,
I'm not
defending
going.
myself.
Come
Fucking
get
sink
this
in your
girl.
bathroom.
Okay, so he got a man, another
look,
witness, which is good.
You weren't a part of my pregnancy.
Recording also. Don't know what
She
happened
don't wanna
last
put out
night,
her
but at
real
least
business
right
what her
now.
and her family got going on. That's the real issue.
That's not nothing to do with us.
This girl got a real, a real Matilda story type shit going on, that I tried to save my child from. She got to save her face, her family got to save her face. My family's not in the industry. Me
So
being in the
trying,
industry,
why
I
would you have a
take care
child
of
with
my
someone
family.
who's so
Her
unstable?
parents know she's my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. Take whatever come with that full responsibility, but shout it.
She didn't just get this way, but I got some thoughts about this as
Shout
well.
is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And Shout is not my girl. Ain't never been my girl. Is my side bitch.
It's your what?
My
It's
side
your
bitch.
what?
Shout is a certified side bitch. Not
It's fucking embarrassing me like that.
Shawty is a certified side bitch.
up.
Just trying to act like she ain't. No, let's take it there.
Talking about side.
Her parents know she's my side bitch. Everybody knows she's a side bitch. She don't want y'all to know she's a side bitch. She got to save her face. She got to crash all the way.
Stop the cap.
Call them folks.
Yeah, little baby's capping that she's certified. The little baby, he's capping on that she's certified side chick and all this kind of stuff, because there's clearly some things that he's done here, and we'll see here. So again, why would you have a baby with someone who's certified for Cocoa Puffs? You know she's crazy. She's not. She's been this way. The red flags were there. She's had this type of mentality before. But I'm gonna take a look. Let's take a look at something else, because this is where the baby is capping, right? He's not telling the truth. So they got all kind of witnesses there, and he called the cops. She's not getting out or what have you. But
I love her.
okay, you love her as a side chick.
How much?
Look at that. That's how much he loves her.
Nah.
What part of the game is this? What part of the game is that? Let's play it again.
I love her.
You love me? How much? Nah.
What part of the game is that? That you talking about you love this woman and you you love her that much. What part of the game is that, right? So she a certified side chick, but you talking about you love her. You the baby. You don't have to sit up here and tell a side chick that you love her. So for one, he's sending mixed signals to this chick. Let's take a look at some. There's more evidence here of DaBaby not telling the truth, and this is why this chick is he's sending mixed signals. You don't take a side chick to a premiere, looking like they're at some type of premiere, right? The side chick is the chick that you meet simply when you want to get it in or whatever it is. You don't do all this. At least that's the way it was when I was coming up. And I'm not advocating for brothers to do this kind of thing, right? You don't take pictures like this with a side chick. This is your main lady or your main squeeze, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what you guys call them today. That's what we call them back in the 90s, right? We call them the family, your family, as in from The Godfather, a man who doesn't spend time with his family is not a man, so forth. So we just call them, hey, you chilling with the family today? Those are the kind of pictures that you take with your family or your main chick or your main lady, whatever you call them, right? Today. Look at this. Okay, that might be for a video shoot, and she was already nuts back here, going through it already back there. But you get this woman pregnant. And again, because this is definitely for a video, I believe. There's too many pictures of them hugged up and, pretty much in a relationship. He can say what he wants, that she's a side chick and all this, and she know what it is. Yeah, this is something that you don't do. You don't take a side chick over to a premiere and you tell her you love them. You don't have to tell a side chick that you love them. If they know what it is, then it is what it is. But you don't have to sit up here and say I love you and I love you this much and have them all hugged up. Why do you have a side chick living in your house anyway? So this is why I'm saying the problem is him. The problem is not her. The problem is him. And granted, she might be crazy because obviously if someone tell you to leave their house, leave their house. But what I'm saying is he has the most to lose. So you vet the women that you're around. If they are a side chick, keep them at arm's distance. Don't have them up in your space talking about you love them and they living with you and you've been trying to tell them to get out. Why is she living with you in the first place as a side chick? He's moving as if this is his main lady, his main chick. Now it's one of his baby mamas, right? Because he don't got the girl pregnant. So she obviously thinks it's more than that and wants it to be more than that and thought it was. And then, he gets on Instagram to act like, I'm a real N-word, I'm a real G, I'm a real this and that. Nah, not really, because real G's don't have to sit up and tell a side chick that they love them. And especially when you are DaBaby. Like, you can just, hey, I'm DaBaby. Yo, you come through, I'm hitting it, whatever, and I'm sending you on your way or whatever. You ain't got to bring them back to you. They shouldn't even be coming back to your house, for one. If it's just some random, and like I said, I'm not advocating this. I'm just saying what it is. I don't know what part of the game is this. Look at this. This is not a side chick. This is your main lady, dog. You don't take pictures like that with your side chick. Even if you don't care about what no one else thinks about you, right? You don't have nothing to hide. Still, side chicks don't get that privilege to take pictures like that with you. I'm sorry. Not from the time that I came from. Side chicks are regulated to, as Bill Bellamy would say, the 2 a.m. booty call. You know what I mean? When you come through, you only coming through when I want you to come through and you know what you're coming through for. That's what a side chick was for. Not to be lovey-dovey, hugged up in videos with her. Nah, that's not what you do. And it's coming back to bite you because you want her to be a side chick, but you ain't treating her like one. Man, you dudes have too much to lose to surround yourselves with people like this and to take these types to take these types of chances. Makes no sense. If it's a side chick, treat her like one and just let it be that. You don't get side chicks pregnant. That's the number one rule. You don't get to jump off the side chick, whatever. You don't get them pregnant. That's the number one rule. So he's at fault. People can say all this thing about she's wrong for not leaving. Yes, sure. Yep, absolutely. But the majority, men and women ain't equal. So in this regard, they're not equally responsible. He's more responsible for what happened in this situation. Brothers, you got to have more discernment, man. You know, if you're going to be around women, vet these women, especially if you have something to lose. But all of us have at least, at the very least, our lives and our freedom to lose. You may not have as much money as DaBaby or whatever or whoever out here, but at least your life and your freedom should be worth it to you to vet who you are around. So DaBaby is at fault here. That's why I blame DaBaby for this situation. Not just for leading this chick on and treating her like his main chick and all this kind of stuff, but for not having better decision-making abilities and protecting what he's built up. He's built up a brand and a means of living and taking care of his family, yet he's going to throw it away on someone that he's describing as cuckoo for Cocoa Puff and a certified side chick. Absolutely makes no sense. Men and women are not equal, so I hold it more responsible, brothers. Use this as a learning lesson. And yes, we can go in on the women all we want, but still you have no control over anyone's actions but your own. So then what are you going to do? What should DaBaby have done? Should have kept this woman at arm's length. Never gotten her pregnant. Never moved her in. Those are my final thoughts, Rebel family. Peace.